everyone.
Welcome.
Welcome back. We're excited to have you here. We're going to do a little bit of a recap of our new milestone of
Yeah,
10 episodes.
10 episodes in.
That's 10 weeks, y'all. Like, if you really put it in perspective, that's a long time of us starting from the idea to now. But we'll get into all those details in a little bit. But just wanted to say that I am Cheyenne Montgomery.
And I'm Tyree Montgomery.
And welcome all new people. If this is your first time listening to us or watching us, we're excited to have you here. So you ready to dive into this?
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so we realized the last episode that we hit that milestone.
Yes.
And it didn't correlate to me at first. When we've been doing this, it just feels like we're just knocking out episodes, recording, sometimes doing 2 a day, trying to catch up with just life and stuff that's going on. But I was like, no, we actually hit 10. Like
We did it.
We did that. And I feel like now, I think this is probably 11 or 12. So we've passed 10. That's
Yeah.
even better. If
Yes.
it's like we're on the track of already starting that next milestone. 20
I know.
episodes.
It's wild because when we went into it, it just seemed like a big undertaking to get to 10. And it's just like, it just seemed so far away.
It did.
And it also seemed like, dang, we got so much to learn and so much. But actually realizing we're starting to get a rhythm now too.
Yeah.
And it's starting to come a little, I wouldn't say easy, but it's coming more like second nature. It's
For
a
sure.
part of our life.
Yeah.
now.
I think that I was like, we need to do 10, at the very beginning of the prep and planning. We started planning this in January, and the idea was to launch it on Mother's Day, which we still ended up doing. But from January all the way to May, it was just so much preparation, so much that went into it, stuff that we had no idea about at first, platforms and ways of editing. Do we use this versus that? And
Right.
how do we make it look good? We've never done this before. We have bits and pieces of how it could look,
Right.
but what does the final product look like? And also it's coming up with topics,
Yeah.
names,
The details that you don't know go into it. And not only to just, we didn't want to just put something out there and just, you hear so many people say, just do it, just start, just go. But we were trying to make sure that we did it with excellence.
Yes.
To the best of our ability. And it was a learning curve. So we were doing it while learning at the same time. And just trying to document and notate what we're doing that's working, what we're doing that's not working. And still being mindful of budget. Some of these systems and things that you need, it costs.
It does.
But you don't need all the things. So I'm just grateful that we paced ourselves at the same time with no expectation to have to do things at a grandiose level. But just start where we were and do that with which we have and do it in excellence.
Yeah.
So.
And even with that too, it was as you say, stuff was costing, softwares and, trying to figure out what worked. But it's also we did a lot of these things. We tried to do the free versions of stuff and just what can we do at the most basic level and still produce excellent things and still produce really good quality and match our current lifestyle. I mean, we don't have $50 worth subscriptions to be doing every single month. And for us to still just be starting, there's going to be more and more stuff that's out there that's going to be new for us to try later on. But we wanted to find a foundation that we were consistent with and that worked with us.
So that we can keep it up.
Yeah.
Because if you start getting all this stuff and, you bootstrapping it on a shoestring budget, trying to make sure that, give me some time to learn this thing, using the free stuff allows you to learn things. And then, if you get it and it's working for you, then you upgrade.
Yeah.
But you want it to be sustainable. You don't want to spend all this money on all these systems and then you start to find that it's weighing in heavy on you and it's taking away from your creative flow and just being authentic. So doing what makes sense and reason and add what you need over time. We wanted this to flow and not have to be based off of, oh, we need to make sure we get this and we get that and money and stuff, the pressures of all that.
And another part of that learning curve was just how did we want to do social media. Social media is still like an ick point for me and for you. Like we
I'm
both
like
are just
dismal,
like,
like, ooh.
we both are very much just not like fully posting all the time. Like we naturally, that's not what we do ourselves. Like I'm very much a stories person on Instagram and I'm watching people's stories. Like I barely scroll through feeds, and then to actually have to incorporate that into day to day of like actual engagement and participate and like, I'm like, we just recorded. I already edited all the video. Like I edited the audio. Like there's so much that goes into it, and then now you want me to post?
And then sharing the load, making sure that
Yeah.
we share. I mean, if you guys go to our individual pages, you'll see that we're not always on social media posting all the
No.
time. So it's not required to do this because people are still engaging and you're on different platforms. There's systems that we have in place that make sure that we're syndicating out into different spaces. Um, and I think that's really helpful,
Yeah.
maximizing that so we're not having to be like live on everything, but we're getting better.
We are.
And I'm doing more, and I've created a lot of content that I haven't even posted yet because life just be life in it.
It
You just feel
does.
like trying.
And I think that was like the biggest thing for us as well, is like, how do we sustain this? How do we make it flexible enough for us? Like stuff happens and we'll be like, dang, we can't record for 2 weeks. Like stuff is just going on.
Yeah.
Like we need to be flexible, but oh, we have 3 episodes in the chamber already. So we can take the break if we need to take the break. We can take a
That's
pause
really
if we
helpful.
need to take a pause. And if we are behind, we'll just record 2 episodes in one day and knock it out, and then we're right back to where we were. But it's not like, oh my gosh, we have no more episodes, we have nothing to do. Like,
Right.
there's nothing. I think for us to be able to continue this long term, having some kind of rhythm of like, okay, we have buffers. There's no pressure to like, if we don't do this, we won't have anything, you know. And I think that kind of like energy makes it harder to keep it going and makes it harder to be consistent, because it's just like, all right, well, we don't got nothing, so I'm tired and I don't want to do this no more. You know, like,
Because you do be tired sometimes, but we're
yeah.
committed. So it's just like you just show up. But at the end of the day, we're not looking at other people.
No.
We're just doing the process. We pray about it, and we just move the way that we believe that we're supposed to move in that moment. And I think that's helped us because it's given us grace.
Yeah.
And we figured out ways to get through when there's challenges like schedule changes and things. But it's been really good. I have to say, for me, it stretched me in ways that I did not think it would stretch me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking deeper within myself. I'm giving myself more credit and patting myself on the back more, just as a woman and a mother, as a God-fearing woman, as a wife, just as a person overall. Like, this has allowed me to just like think more about those things, you know, and I'm really proud. Like, I don't have to be so hard on myself about certain things because some of the questions that's been asked and some of the things that's been highlighted, it's just like, wow, they're like been revelations for me. So this process has been very much so what we expected it to be: therapeutic, healing, you know, fun, growth, womanhood, what that looks like from my perspective, from your perspective.
Yeah.
How has it impacted you?
I feel like it's been just really eye-opening of just like the process, but it's also been very helpful for me of like, I'm currently like not working right now. And so to have something to look forward to or to have something to do during this time makes it feel like, oh, you know, being laid off from work, there's something in place of that. There's something that I'm still working, I'm still doing something, I'm still stretching my creativeness, you know, in a way. And it's just like, that would have been different if for this time period right now that I'm going through, if I didn't have anything to do, or just was kind of like, it just seemed like emptiness in a way. And they'd be like, wow, okay, I don't have no 9 to 5. I don't got nothing going on. You know, I'd probably get really bored and just not know what to do with myself during this time. But I feel like having this, it gave me like a focal point. It gave me something to do during the week. I edit videos during the week. I, you know, do research during the week. You know, like, it gives me something to still do and keep myself preoccupied. But I think it also, like you said, like, what our intention was for it is not only to bring us closer, and we're having these conversations for hours at a time, and then, you know, seeing it actually on YouTube and everything else, it felt weird at first because it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, my face is on a TV screen. I don't know how I feel about that. And, you know, and then my friends are like, oh, you know the podcast? And I'm like, oh, you listen. Wow. Like, obviously I want them to, but it's just like, it feels so separate at first. I was just like, oh, this is something that me and you do, and we're here, and like this is our thing. And then when it actually goes outside of it, I'm like, oh my gosh, people are listening.
They're really watching.
Oh no. You know, it's just like so I don't know why my brain wants to separate the two, but it's nice that people are actually enjoying it and that they're seeing that we're showing up authentically and that we are who we are on camera and off camera. Like this is our interaction on a regular basis.
It is.
And like our conversations have been doing what we hoped it would do.
Yeah. I think in the beginning though, if I'm just being straight 100, I felt very commercial.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like, good evening. Welcome to In the Bloom of It All.
You know,
there is an episode where I was just
oh,
like,
you definitely get the full on at a sports. Like
I was like, can we backspace delete that? Because that wasn't authentic. I didn't like it.
Like
but it
I
was
said,
nerves.
It shows growth.
Yeah.
We bloomed. You
We
know,
did.
like
We
seeing even how we're talking now. I can just right now. I'm like, no, this feels very comfortable. Feels natural.
Yeah.
But it also is pretty seamless. Like we're, you know, sharing the airtime and talking and like keeping the conversation flowing. But also, I'm already listening. I'm like, I'm hearing the sound bites right now. Like this sounds good. Stuff is working.
Yeah.
You know, things
Yeah.
are actually working and falling through. And like going from the beginning to now and seeing our progression is just like we were initially you try to see what other people are doing so then you can kind of get an idea.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, okay, that looks weird. I'm gonna just do it the way that feels the most comfortable and then it just works.
Right.
So it's good that we have those there because it helps us track where we came from.
Yeah.
And it really shows from episode 1 to episode now 12. We've grown through this process. We've bloomed.
I used to be so scared of camera. Like you put the camera on me, like I don't have a problem with talking. Anybody that knows me know the girl can talk. I got lots of words. But when you put me in front of a camera, because I'm very conversational. I mean, I know people that literally say when they get on the phone with me, they pull out notebooks because I be dropping bars. I don't even know what I be saying, but, you know, I just say it must have been a word that the Lord put in my heart because I don't remember what I said. They be like, what was that thing you said? So I don't have a problem with talking. I enjoy encouraging people. I enjoy sharing. And sometimes I'll speak a word and it be for me too. And that's how I know it's the Holy Spirit, you know. But when you put me in front of a camera, I be like, there's nothing coming. It's like I'm too focused. So I didn't think I was going to get past that point as soon as I did.
Yeah.
And I think once we just like channeled into the conversation and really focused on just the dialogue, it's like you forget you're on camera. Yeah. You forget the cameras are
because I feel like once I felt the same way too because the recording aspect of it, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I'm looking in the right directions, like, you know, just paying attention to all the details. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, does the microphones even work? And why isn't it sounding good? Like, am I mumbling? Like, is it too loud? I don't know. I really don't be knowing. And then once I really was just like, you know what, I'm going to start intentionally, like, turning myself to you and, like, actually having a conversation with you and looking at you. It made it easier for me to not think about all those small details that really probably
the technical side of you
and I was just like, stop,
like the pilot of the plane.
And I was just like, no, just actually intentionally like be here in the conversation. And it made it easier because at the same time I was like, do we look at the camera? Do we look at each other? Like, what does my face look like while she's talking?
Right,
like, those are the things that are going in my head because I'm like, do I be looking serious while she be over here laughing? And I'm like, dang, but that's just my face.
Yeah. But it shows we're engaged.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm actively listening to you, but it's just like, those are the things.
There are times
where I'm just staring straight. I was like, I don't know what to do with my face in the meantime. I'm just listening.
And you don't even be thinking about it because you're really listening. But when we go back and edit, we be like, why did we just stare so hard for so long?
Dang. Trying to find a thumbnail where we both have actually engaging facial expressions is hard because I'm literally combing through without someone's face looking all like this in the middle, and then they find a good one and the person's eyes are closed,
right?
Or the person's like, I'm like, okay, this is not working.
And see, when I do the clips, I don't care what the face look like. I just do it. If we look like, I'm like, well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Moving on. Grace. I'm not about to stress. I'm not about to
I'm
spend
like,
all this
I be
time.
trying to find a YouTube thing because we need an actual picture.
Oh yeah, yours is different.
Yeah, I was like, no, we need
thumbnail.
an actual picture of some kind frozen, you know. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, so I'm really combing through. I be clicking up like, nope. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I screenshot. I'm like, okay, next.
I appreciate you doing that because YouTube is different.
Yeah.
You know, when we do it on Instagram and you do like the clips, you can always create a new clip.
Yeah.
Cover page to drop in there. It don't have to be the one from the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate your hard work. Makes mama look good out there.
It has to be something.
Yeah.
And then I be trying to make them a little bit different. I'll be like, okay, so on this one I'm gonna have her doing a bit more of an action versus me, and then on the next one I'll do a little bit. I'm like, those are things
so
that
much thought goes into it.
And then like trying to make sure I'm like, okay, this episode was really funny, so let me try to find a laughing looking picture or so. Like I don't know. I really be like.
So we're not in the the editing lab together.
Yeah,
we're doing it separate. So that's another thing. We trust each other enough to be like, because remember I used to run everything by you.
Yeah, and I was like, it's fine.
It's whatever.
It's like I think it's good. I think we got a clear understanding of like what we think the vision is. Like it's pretty aligned. I'm like, if there is anything, I was like, I'll let you know. But right now, I don't have much notes.
Yeah, I'm just so grateful to God that I am just at peace. Like I do not care. I've signed up for this. I'm myself. I don't have any objections to anything. I mean, there was a couple times where I was like, my hair was like, but it's not anything that I feel like regretful about.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh my God, I'm not picking myself apart. I don't feel like that. I'm just really confident with the fact that we are doing something that I think is awesome, it's effective, it's serving a purpose that is still God is still revealing to us on a bigger level. But the bonding time, the awareness, all of that is so necessary. And again, just me also in lieu of all of that, just learning more about myself as a person. And yeah, it's serving its purpose. It's been really good. It's been really good. So, more to come.
I guess I'm trying to think of a question here. Like, what would you say was like your favorite episode
so far
that we've done so far?
I think my favorite one was the one when we did the cards the first time. Yeah, and that's because it was so different and it dug deep and it kind of caught me in a space where I had to really do some thinking.
Yeah.
And just learning some stuff about myself and how you see me. And yeah, I thought it was really unique. It really was authentic and in the moment. It wasn't something we planned. We didn't know the questions. So I really liked that. I liked it.
I actually say the same thing because I feel like with that episode, it felt like a turning point of like, okay, we are actually like, we have a flow. Like we have, we know how to do this. It was fun. It felt very relaxing. And it was just like, okay, just let the rest of it go and just do it kind of thing. And I think from then on, it's definitely been like, no, this is smooth sailing from there.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where it was like that moment where I was like, yep, it's working. And we had a really good conversation, and it was just funny. Like me rewatching it because I'm editing the videos, and so rewatching it, I'm just like, I was laughing at the comments and everything else, watching it myself, like watching it back. I was like, no, this is a really funny video.
It was.
Like, this is a really funny episode. Like if you haven't seen that episode of like Deeper Than We Knew, like and us like laughing and reading each other questions and stuff, like it was funny. It was just a lot of like funny clips and moments. So yeah,
I enjoyed that one a lot. Plus, I feel like it was a beginning of us we were going so deep on a lot of things, which was necessary, but I think it was like lightening up a little bit. Our first real like, let's lighten up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we know that there are hard conversations to be had, and it's new for us too. To like, we'd have deep conversations.
Yeah.
But it's like almost being curated now. So it's like, no, we're gonna talk about this. I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh. You know?
And it's just like also naturally when we have conversations, most of our conversations are not that deep all the time. So it's just like it needed some lightness because
You'll have
it's
deep
just like,
moments.
Yeah, like it's deep moments within the kind of like more lighthearted stuff. But I was just like, no, we really need some lighthearted stuff. We've been going heavy and like
because we
locked
goofy.
in. So it just felt like, okay, we know how to do that. But this is us. This is really how things are.
And she's funny. Like super funny. I feel like I have a humorous sense of humor in just my day-to-day conversation, and it just flows. People say I'm funny, but I don't really be trying. I just have different way of seeing certain things, and it be hilarious. But she's just funny. And
funny.
And it's like that. Like, all three of you guys literally crack me up. Y'all have like this unique way of just putting a little spice on things, putting a little twist on stuff, and I be laughing. So I be enjoying it. But at the same time, I be like, did my kids? My. I see where it come from because my mom be cracking me up. And I be like, oh my gosh, I would have never said that, but I love it because she's just so honest. Anybody that's watching and know who my mom is, they know, she's funny. So
shout out to Betty. She just had her birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Yes. She gonna really get a kick out of that.
I know.
She's a faithful watcher, supporter. Yes. So yeah, it's been really good. We would love to like hear from you guys to just tell us if there was an episode that really spoke to you.
Yes.
If there was an episode that you felt like you seen growth in us, whatever it may be. What's
your highlight reel of us? Like, what's your favorite parts? Like, we like to know. We have our favorite parts, but we'd love to hear more from you guys. And like we're still rolling here. Like we're still rolling. We're still building Bloom Pod and everything, and just really excited to continue to do this and see how far it can actually go. And I just appreciate all the support and everyone who supported us up until this point.
Thank you.
So far, keep rolling with this, keep rocking with this, and we definitely will have a lot more content to come. We have so many ideas for other ways to do this already. Like I don't know, between me and you, our creative brains be flowing, and we just like we should do it like this. Oh, I got an idea. So we can change things, and I think that's also really cool. It's just like we're the directors here. We're figuring this out as we go, so we can see how we want to do things, switch things up, try new things and whatnot, and just have fun with it. And I think that's really what we want to do, is just have fun with this.
Have fun with it, and have fun with you guys. Build community. We, like she said, we have a lot more to share, and there's so much more to, have those conversations about. Feel free to use the forum. I believe it's on our Instagram. Or you can even email us and just let us know if there's something you would like us to talk about as well. So we're open. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm excited about where things are going. I don't see no pressing of the brakes at all. I just see us going, and I'm evolving, and just continue to bloom. That's a part of the process, right?
Part of the process.
It's unfolding as you go. So we don't even know.
No. But stay tuned. Keep watching. You never know what we could come up with as time goes on.
Absolutely.
So, but we're excited to still do it with you guys, no matter what.
Absolutely. It's been a real ride, fun ride.
Well.
So thank you for spending time with us.
And remember, healing is hard work.
And you are never on this journey alone.
So until next time,
have faith and keep blooming.
Bye.
See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.